Go.
Okay, so welcome to Serious Strength, and I'm going to be giving you an example of what we do here for the Strong Kids, Healthy Kids program. I'm going to be teaching my daughter Georgia, and also after Georgia you'll see my daughter Amber performing the exercises that we typically do here, and it will be, what you'll see is a total body workout, and what I mean by that is that we're going to be strengthening the muscles of her upper body and the muscles of her lower body in one training session, and that's typically what we do with the kids here at Serious Strength. What you're also going to see is the technique that we use, which we call the slow burn system of training. And you'll notice that when they're performing the exercises, they're moving very slowly and under control, so you're not going to see them flinging the weights around in a dangerous manner. So this first exercise is called the front grip pull down, and this exercise is going to be strengthening the muscles of her arms, her back, her chest, and her abdominals. And what we do is we keep very accurate records of all of the exercises that they do, the weights that they use, so that from session to session we know exactly how to increase their resistances or not to, and so that the seat settings are always the same. So whether I instruct one of the kids or some of the other instructors instruct the kids, we know exactly where to place them and exactly the right weights to use. Okay, are you ready? All right, so let's bring your hands up. Okay. All right, now remember, I want to start it nice and slowly, okay? All right, easy does it. Good. Now what you'll also see is that she's breathing very freely throughout the exercise. Okay, nice and slowly now. Good. Remember, give a little squeeze here. Now very, very slow on the way up. And ideally, what she's going to do is work until her muscles are as completely fatigued as she can make them. Very nice. Now what I'm doing is I'm timing the time she spends in the exercise. Okay, slowly now. That's good. Again, give a little squeeze in the arms here. And again, as slowly as you can. That's very good. So she's been in the machine now, try again that one, for exactly 1 minute. And we want to see the kids contract their muscles strongly from between 1 and 2 minutes. That's the time frame that is most beneficial. Okay, give it another try. Doing good. Doing great. All right, breathing, breathing, breathing. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Either way, it's okay. Good. And rest gently. Very nice. Feel okay?
Yeah.
All right. So as you can see, she did that in a very, very slow and controlled manner. She spent exactly, although you really can't see it from the camera, 1 minute and 23 seconds in the machine. And last time she did this exercise, so we marked down that she did 1 minute 23 in the machine. And last time she did this exercise, she did the exercise for 1 minute 16. So that means she made an improvement this time in the time and also in the weight, 2 pounds more in the weight as she did from the last time. Okay, so go ahead and unbuckle. All right, and Amber, it's your turn. Come on down, as Bob Barker said. All right, jump on in. Can you get up there? Whoop. Okay, now Amber is younger and she's smaller. So the resistance that she's going to use is going to be lighter. And also the settings are going to be adjusted so that the handles come down a little lower. So now, okay, Amber, so we're going to do 70 pounds, which is fantastic. Okay, now go ahead and reach up and grab the handles. I got to bring it down one more for you, sorry. Okay, hands look good. Okay, are you ready? All right, nice and slow now. Touch your chest, squeeze your arms strongly. Beautiful. And nice and slow. That's excellent. Notice also that she's breathing freely. She's showing very good control, body control over the resistance. Very nice. Now again, when you get there, give it a nice strong squeeze. Now one of the interesting things is sometimes it appears that the work that the kids are doing is easy because she's showing such good control, as did Georgia. But I guarantee you, if you were to be in her shoes, you would feel that this is not easy at all. It's actually quite challenging physical work. Good. And give it a little squeeze. Very nice. Now, Amber has now been contracting her muscles for 1 full minute. Now, let's give it another try. Think you can do it? All right, give it a try. Excellent. Very good. Another squeeze again. Now again, nice and slow on the way up. Now last time, Amber did 1:14. This is 2 pounds heavier. And she's now at 1:25. So you're doing better, which is great. Stronger than last time you came. Very nice. Nice and slowly on the way up. Okay. Now since you completed that, well, give it another try. Good breathing. Very nice. Perfect form. Nice and slow on the way up. Okay, now one last one. Ready? Very good. And give a squeeze. Okay, slowly on the way up. Now this time when it touches down, you will rest gently. Okay, very good. Excellent. Now what you saw there was the fact that even though I had made the weight a little heavier, she's gotten stronger than the amount of weight that I could have given her. In other words, I could have given her a little bit more weight than I gave her. That was very good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next exercise. And this exercise is going to work the muscles of the chest, actually the opposite side, the chest and the back of the arms. So Georgia, first we're going to set up the machine and get your settings set. Okay. Okay, you can hop in. Now this is called the chest press. Very similar to a bench press exercise. And bring your hands in, huh? So hands a little wider and the elbows up a little high. Okay, and you're just looking straight ahead. Okay, okay, nice and slowly. When you're in, easy, easy. Good, and breathing freely. And again, you'll notice the nice, slow, controlled movement. Okay, slowly on the way down. Very good. Now on this machine, Georgia is doing 2 pounds more than she did the last time. Last time she did this, she was able to complete 65 seconds worth of work. She's now at 35 seconds, so she's halfway home. Very nice. Good, nice and slowly. Now if you notice a little bit of shaking in the limbs, that's totally normal and totally okay. It just means she's working her muscles hard and she's tapping very deeply into the muscle fibers, which is what we want. Good, now you're almost there, Georgia. And there you go, that's 1:05. Okay, let's put a little icing on the cake, shall we? If you think it's possible, if you can do it, try. Nice and strong. And as you can see, she's getting to the point where her muscles are about completely fatigued. Good. And rest. Very nice. So that was 1:28, which means once again, not only did she make an improvement in the weight she was using, but also an improvement in the time that she spent, which means that she has indeed gotten stronger.